Sophia Papantoniotis.
And I'm Victoria Salazar, and this is Sierra Oaks News.
Today's stories are about Ebola, California drought, and cougar paws.
For those of you who do not know what Ebola is a virus that had killed thousands of people in Africa, and there have been few cases of it in the U.S.
Now let's go to Nina to see what she has to say about Ebola.
Our news report on Ebola. So I'm going to ask you some questions. Have you ever heard of a disease that recently spread from Africa called Ebola?
Mom's friend's mom worked at a hospital, and she said that someone there had Ebola.
If it did spread to America, what are your tips from staying away from it since it's very dangerous?
If it did spread to America, I would think you could stay in your house and pack up because you would be kind of sheltered.
Positive things about the situation is that they aren't allowing anyone to come into America unless if they have Ebola. They would check them. To stay away of such diseases as Ebola, you need to wash your hands all the time and stay away from infected people.
You need to keep your hands to yourself and be aware of your surroundings.
Back to you, Sophia. Wow, that's frightening. At least I'm safe here in California.
Now let's see what Caitlin and Caden have to say about the California drought.
This story is about the drought that's been lasting 2 years. We had very little rain. What can we do to save some water until rain comes back?
So what do you think people can do to save water?
Well, I think there's a lot of ways that we can save water. I think turning off the water when you're brushing your teeth, so in between. Taking shorter showers. Not washing your cars all the time, especially since it's rainy season, and then cutting down on when and how you water your lawns. So watering at night to avoid evaporation and to water it for a shorter amount of time.
Do you think this is something everybody can do?
Kind of.
What uses the most amount of water?
And the least? Now back to you, Victoria.
Thank you, Caden and Kaylin, for that information on the California drought.
Now let's go to Emily with the Cougar Paw story, our Sierra Oaks mascot.
We have a new mascot. Let's go ask people what they think of cougar paws. Do you like cougar paws?
So yeah, I think Paws is pretty cool. I mean, like, we have like a mascot for like the first time. He's just like all hugging everybody and like
this is
nice
our first
little face.
mascot.
I'm like, I think it's pretty cool, you know?
Who do you think cougar paws really is?
Paws really is.
I hope it's not spring.
I think it's cool that like nobody really knows. It adds like a hint of mystery. So you can play like guessing games. Like, who's Paws? Nobody knows. Maybe we'll never know. We don't really know, but I think like a student, parent, maybe, or like their kids are like 20.
What is the name that you would have chosen?
Something like a little more original, or unoriginal, I mean. Like,
My class said Freddie.
Freddie?
That's all we have on the cougar paws. Now back to you, Sophia.
Thank you, Emily, for that story on cougar paws. I'm sure Paws will make an excellent mascot.
Thank you for watching Sierra Oaks News. Catch you next week!